Welcome everyone to Spilling the Tea with Estee and Marlene, where we serve the hottest tea. Join me and my baby stripper voice.
And me welcoming you all to eavesdrop onto our uncensored opinions. This platform is used to inform, laugh, and potentially inspire others to speak out about things we may all be thinking about but are too afraid to say out loud.
And don't forget, babes, if the shoe fits, wear it.
2, 3.
Welcome back, guys, to Spilling the Tea with Estee.
And Marlene.
We're back with a very spicy episode.
Yes. So this episode, I wanted the audience to get to know us. Mm-hmm. So first of all, our audience is very shady. I'm calling you out. Mm-hmm. Because when I put polls on my IG or other like social media, people don't interact as much as I do anonymous.
Well, my people don't interact, they're just pretty.
Yeah, your people don't interact at all. I don't know what's
going on. They're just pretty and dumb.
Don't say like that either. But people were interacting a lot, 100% more when it was anonymous. Mm-hmm. And first of all, I want to thank everybody that participated.
Let me already take a face to you.
Huh?
Let me look at you.
Yeah, because we're gonna be asking each other questions. I thought it would be really cool and really fun to ask each other questions spot on camera and get our natural reaction. So for this episode, we're going to first off get to know each other more.
Yeah, as if we can
we shared
get closer.
We've shared a room already on vacation multiple times. We already know each other very well. But as well, we want the audience to interact with us and get to know us as well. Mm-hmm. Did you have fun looking for 3 questions for me?
I did. So I kind of misunderstood the assignment.
As always.
So it was last minute, but I had help and I found good. They're silly questions. They're not super intrusive.
With this group?
Yeah.
So let's start off. You want me to start or you want to ask me questions?
You start.
Okay.
Because I feel like you were more prepared than me.
Okay, so the questions you want to ask me or the questions I want to ask you?
No, you ask me one and then I'll ask you one.
Okay.
Let's do it like that.
All right, so everything is on my phone. So
we're going to share the phone.
Everything is very unscripted.
Yeah.
All right, my first question for you is, have you ever turned down a dirty penis or a booty hole?
Have I ever turned down a dirty penis or a booty hole? No.
No?
Okay. No, I think thankfully everybody I've been with has been very clean.
I mean, as you should.
Yeah, I think I haven't had like bad luck with that.
Okay.
I'm trying to think back to it. No, I've had other sexual traumas, but that's not one.
Do you want to share your sexual trauma?
Next episode.
We're almost at the end. We're going to have to wait until
tune in. Yeah, no dirty assholes, no dirty penises.
Good. Good to know.
Okay. So, all right, let me do. She already looked at some.
No, I just read it, but I did half read it.
If you were to describe your personality as a kitchen appliance, what would it be?
What's the one that you hammer the meat to make it soft?
The meat hammer?
Yeah.
That's you? Why?
Because I hammer shit into people.
Okay.
The meat hammer. I might do a little knife to cut bitches up a little bit.
Okay, but cut bitches off.
Cut bitches off. I like that one. So yeah, a hammer or a knife.
Mine would be a spoon.
Oh yeah.
Because I like to stir the pot.
All the time.
Mm-hmm. I like to be messy. All right.
Would you let someone dump on your chest?
Like take a shit? Like in Dubai?
Like in sexual pleasure, like in Dubai. Because we spoke about this in a few episodes. We see bitches in Dubai, but we don't know if they're letting people take dumps on their chest. So would you?
Like a dump on my chest. I mean, there's a price for everything.
So yes, fair price.
If the bitches in the bar doing it, sure. But
You heard it here, guys.
But I'm gonna say it. There is a price.
What's the price?
I don't know yet.
Minimum.
I don't know the price yet, but there is a price. So nobody come try to take a shit on me for free.
Woo.
Like there is a full price.
Okay.
I think like $1 million.
You do a lot with $1 million.
Right? And that's just like what? Like take a shit on my chest and just go and wash it off.
What $1 million, but like
tax free. Like it's already like say. It's just like a flat million.
Okay.
Yeah, like you can take a little shit. Like I'll wash it off with my $1 million. I'll go seek some therapy, and then like I'll just keep it pushing.
Okay.
You letting somebody take a shit on your titties?
I don't know if I even like golden showers, to be honest.
Have you ever tried one?
No.
So how do you know that you don't like it?
Imagine that warm ass shit on you. Like, no.
Isn't just warm?
I hate you so much. Next question.
Okay. So, if you were to become a billionaire because you won the Powerball.
Okay.
I know you're gonna help your family, you're gonna help charity, you're gonna do like all the things. Give me 3 things you're gonna do for like what are you doing with your money once you like help everything? Like where are you buying a house? What kind of house? How are you living? What's your lifestyle? What are you splurging on?
Okay.
What are you driving? Tell me all of it.
Okay, so I feel like real estate in New York is always going to be valuable. So if I had money to just spend,
well, you have $1 billion.
Yeah, I would.
What's really like 300 million after taxes? It's a lot.
Yeah, I would buy one piece of property in either Brooklyn, one piece of property in Westchester, one piece of property in a tropical island that I can fly out to.
Okay.
I would clear out all debts.
Well, you already did that.
Yeah, I already did that.
Next, give me something fun. Give me something irresponsible.
I would buy a boat.
Like a boat?
Not like a little one.
Like a yacht?
Like a yacht. Like the one that has like a few floors.
A yacht?
A yacht.
What are you naming it?
Huh?
What are you naming it?
La fucking bichota.
Yes.
And I feel like it would be like not stripes of pink, but it would have like one big thing of pink. And I would have to have male servants when we have all-girl parties.
Well, you can't do servants because we can't say servants.
I'm so sorry,
guys. Staff.
Staff. They need to wear Speedo.
Okay, I like that.
And I think that's what I would do first. But I would like get a nice ass car.
Yeah.
Like a Rolls Royce.
Rolls Royce.
Yeah, eso mismo. Eso mismo. Yeah, I would just like live a very lavish lifestyle, go away every 3 months. Oh, it's snowing over here. Let me go to my fucking summer vacation winter house or some shit like that.
Oh, good.
Like very, like I'm very like humble.
I had to specify irresponsible because Marlene is very responsible. And she would be like, I'm gonna buy a house and I'm gonna live in the first floor and everybody's gonna live in the second. No. Yeah,
if I was being responsible, I would buy a house, I would get tenants.
You're a billionaire.
I would clear out
no tenants. You're a billionaire.
No, like if I'm a billionaire, I'm getting like a
what are you doing?
I don't want like a huge house.
Give me all the bullshit. Yeah.
I don't want like a huge house either because at the end of the day I'm very tedious on how I clean. So I know I'm gonna be doing cleaning. I would hire a fucking maid. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Hire a maid, I don't want to clean. I would multi-family house for sure. Get a chauffeur.
Okay.
I don't want to drive.
That's good.
I don't drive now. So
I think I would hire like a team, like a hair and makeup.
Oh yeah.
And a stylist.
And I think you're a pretty good style.
Yeah, but I don't want to think about it. I want to wake up and tell me this is what you're wearing today.
Okay. You want to be the Kim to the Kanye.
Yeah, but just no Kanye. But I just want people to be like, this is what we're doing today. This is your look. And I really don't want to do anything. I really just want to lay in bed.
I would still want to make some money off of the money.
Yeah, you get
real estate.
You get a financial advisor. You invest, but you're not.
And I would be on Roni.
I would be on Roni too, but you're not gonna work.
No, I think my work would be like more like social media platform, interactive, socialite, those sorts.
One of my coworkers, because I mean, we are gonna watch this in a couple, like in 2 weeks or so, or maybe a week. But in real life, where we're recording, we played the Powerball at work.
Okay.
And we were like, we're gonna win. This we're gonna do. We had one coworker say that she was still gonna come to the office and just work. And she was like, I'm just gonna work and I'm just gonna I enjoy the job. I'm gonna work and I'm just gonna have the money in the bank and and I was like, you think, ma'am, you fucking think that I am gonna have 300 million in the bank and I am going to ask for a motherfucking PTO? You think I am going to put a PTO on a fucking calendar and say, can I go away when I'm going in the jet?
No.
Bitch, you out of your fucking mind.
That's true.
You out of your fucking mind. I am not asking for no PTO.
I don't want to be
no TTO, shit. Nothing. You're out of your mind. I am not asking for that because I have 300 million in the bank.
I fucking felt that right there.
I am not asking for none of that shit. I am not working for nobody.
Lo oyeron aquí.
Mm-hmm.
Primer impacto.
All right.
You have one more question?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I actually have 2 more.
Oh, you overexceeded the assignment.
Yeah. I'd help.
Google?
No.
Jahira?
No.
Who do you text when you receive good news?
I think I text you and my cousin. And then my other couple friends.
Okay.
But I think those are the first ones.
Aww.
Because I can't text my mom. She would text me back in 3 weeks hey.
Hey, ¿cómo está?
Yeah.
Okay. Those are my questions. That's it.
All right. So I asked you that. Okay, I have 2. I actually have a couple. Maybe I'm just going to ask them to you. So these are the first thing that comes to your mind. If you woke up one day as a man, what is the first thing you would do?
Shave my balls.
Shave your balls. Okay.
And then I would fuck a bitch.
And okay. Because I saw on Instagram that some girl said, if I woke up as a man, I would stack donuts on my dick.
I like that idea.
There.
I like that idea.
Get some donuts and just
put it on the dick. I like that.
Okay.
I would take it further. I would stack donuts on my dick.
And fuck a bitch.
And have a bitch eat it off.
There you go. And that is mentally stimulating.
Next. I have no filter right now.
Have you ever tried to lick your own toes?
No.
Not even when you're a baby. Every baby does that.
I mean, maybe when I was a kid, like a little baby, but adult, no. I'm not that flexible. I mean, I'm flexible, but not that flexible.
Have you ever sucked a toe?
No.
Okay.
I'm not catching nobody's lit in my mouth.
Okay. What is the craziest thing you've ever done to make a guy laugh?
Maybe wore a wig around the house.
Just hey.
Hey, I'm a different bitch. All right. When you come home.
Svetlana has arrived.
Yeah. That's about it. How about you?
Okay. Have I ever tried to lick my own toes? Not as an adult.
Okay.
If I was to wake up as a woman, what would the first thing I would do? Play with my titties. Put whipped cream on them and just, I don't know, rub them. Craziest thing I've ever done to make a man laugh. Role play.
Yeah, I've done role play.
I have driven the car and I have gotten pulled over. And I had to perform to get out of my ticket.
Oh.
For the Mr. Cobb.
Did they laugh?
They laughed and they took the ticket away.
Okay. So, questions that we got from our... Wait, first of all, that was really funny.
Do you want to take a break?
Yeah, let's take a break before we get into our audience questions.
Yes, I remember. Jizz is also warm, just like the golden shower.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Estee and Marlene. Welcome back to Spilling the Tea with Estee and Marlene. We took a short little break, and we're back with your questions to us. And they were very interesting. I was very specific on let's try to steer away from love and men. But sometimes it's hard because people don't follow instructions.
They don't.
Some people just sent me statements. And
this one statement that they sent you.
Somebody said,
"Fuck men, get money."
I mean, that's my statement. But no, somebody was like, "Oh, hook me up with a friend." Somebody said, "I wish we talked more," which I would want that to be
not anonymous.
Not anonymous. Like, please speak to me directly about that if we have a relationship or had a relationship or some sort. Other ones were a little bit more explicit, but not needed. You know, I mean, great, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But the question was very specific to a question to us. So please, people, follow directions.
I'm gonna read the ones that are explicit after the show.
Yeah. First of all, you need to do this anonymous thing because people are so much more interactive.
I know, I need to do it because my followers, I posted a poll and nobody answered. Only one person answered 3 times.
All right, the first one was, when was your first kiss?
Spin the bottle, like in probably junior high school.
I want to know if it's tongue or no tongue. If it's tongue, 13, with this guy I was dating. He was my mom's friend's son. And my mom was a bodeguera and her friend's family was a bodeguera. So we were like 2 bodeguera kids.
Making out.
Okay. So, the next question is a statement. You should get a tattoo.
Okay.
I think I should. Another one
I think whoever wrote that should pay for
it. Send the money, quick pay. What is your biggest insecurity?
What is my biggest insecurity? I think sometimes I struggle with like some body issues. Like everybody does.
Yeah, like there's body issues for me. But like at the same time, even though like I recognize that I can be better in some areas of my body, like I'm not also gonna be shamed or shameful about it either.
Oh no, I look great.
Like if this is what my family decided to give me or inherit me, then what can I do?
And it's also like things happen for a reason.
Exactly.
If I had a flat stomach and I was super, super thin, like nobody would stand me.
I would be obnoxious.
I wouldn't give a fuck. Like people would be like, who does he think he is? And I'll be like, Beyonce. Because right now I'm probably like Kelly. They're just kidding. Always Beyonce.
Also, always Beyonce. Mm-hmm. I mean, even though Kelly's popping.
But Kelly's not Beyonce.
No, she's Kelly.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Do you ever want to be Kelly? No. No, babes. You don't want to be Kelly.
Yeah, I'm like, you want to be the highest.
And nobody ever wants to be Michelle.
That's true, though.
It's very true.
Sorry,
true. Michelle, but nobody ever wants. Nobody says.
Nobody ever mentions
nobody wants
Michelle.
I want to be the Michelle of the group. Nope.
If you could change one thing about your past, what would it be?
If I could choose one thing about my past, what would it be? Like self-doubting myself and like things that I wanted to do that I think I wasn't good enough for.
I would have to listen to my inner gut a little bit sooner and uncover that. Like, you know, like some people be like, oh, you have chakras, your mind, your heart, your throat, or something like that. Like, I would discover that more earlier in life than now.
Yeah.
So I think that's something. If you could live anywhere other than NYC, where would you live?
Europe. Spain, Barcelona, south of France, maybe. Haven't been to Italy yet, but maybe there. Definitely Spain. Oh, definitely Europe.
If I'm gonna live in Italy, it would be Milan. If I'm going to live in Spain,
bitch, that's
Madrid.
one place.
If I'm gonna live in the US,
okay, one place per country.
If I'm gonna live, I'm like, if I'm gonna live in the US,
Southern California.
I like Cali, but at the same time, like, I don't know. But then if I want to stay on the East Coast,
I mean, I do like living in New York. I do like that we grew up in New York. I feel like people from that were raised most of their life in New York are a lot smarter than people who are not in New York. Like, we're 100% smarter than someone from like Kentucky.
We're a lot more savage.
Smarter.
We're a lot more assertive.
Smarter.
We're a lot more street smart.
Smarter.
So I feel like we are, as a whole,
smarter.
More.
Mm-hmm.
We are more collected and rounded, opposed to a Midwest person that has only been exposed to that.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because when I go to like other states, I feel a little bit like a fish out of water.
Oh, I do too.
Sometimes.
I also we're like going on a tangent, but I personally don't like Southern hospitality.
I think it's very fake.
I also just need you to just hurry the fuck up.
Also,
you do not care how my day is going.
Oh, how's your
day
going?
Vice versa.
Great?
I
don't
give a fuck how your day is going either.
So just ring this shit up and let's go.
I need you. You know who I like? I like Canadians. They're just nice enough to be like, hi, how are you? Dot. Like, that's it. And if you say good, they say we're good too, and they don't go into a story. You don't care about my life. I don't care about your life. I want to pay and I want to leave.
I love Miami. Not downtown Miami. Like more northern Miami.
I like my little ratchet Miami.
But then I wouldn't live there because of all the weather and tornado watch and hurricane. And
I would. If I have to go, if it's my time to go on a tornado, then that's where I'm going.
You're going to fly away?
Fly away.
You heard it here, guys. He wants to be Superman.
Mm-hmm.
What's your biggest guilty pleasure? I know mine, and I think it's the same thing.
Oh, Taco Bell?
Taco Bell and reality TV.
Oh, reality. But it's not guilty. I'm very proud of it.
I'm like, sometimes I'm like, my boyfriend's like, so what are you watching? And I'm like, 90 Day Fiance.
Oh no, I have
or Roni, or like Real Housewives,
I have no shame in the game.
No, I'm like,
I love reality TV.
I just want to make me think. I just want to like just not think sometimes.
Actually, my guilty pleasure might be murder documentaries.
Oh no, you're on another level.
I love a murder doc. Kidnapping, murder, the devil, love. That's my guilty pleasure. Reality TV is just my pleasure. I'm not guilty about it. And Taco Bell is also my pleasure.
Even though we pay for it the next day.
Yeah.
But I went to watch Insomnia.
Euphoria.
No. What is the shit that I went to watch the other day at the movies?
Insidious.
And I was like, how the fuck does Estee like this shit?
Love.
I hate this shit.
Yeah. We're going to go watch The Nun, too.
You're going to watch that, not me.
Mm-hmm. Bitch, I'm going to take your man to watch that shit.
You could take him proudly, because I don't give a fuck. Okay. How do you deal with relationships, friendships, in parentheses, etc., that you know are over? That's a good one. I have. I'm like, I have so many.
And let them be over. It's really that simple. Like for me, I'm not gonna force anything. Um, it's just over. Like some people are not worth the conversation. Like if you're worth the conversation and we decide it's over, then it's just over. Like I'm not gonna force someone to be my friend, and I'm also not gonna fake being friends with someone for the sake of we're just friends. And if you're a person that we're acquaintances, it's just over.
That's true. I think acquaintances is just like it's over, and like I've had like coworkers that have become friends, so I'll try to like give it a conversation. But then at the same time, it's also depending on who the person is. Like if they're not gonna receive it well, then it's just over.
Yeah.
And if that's what the vibe you're giving me as well, then it's over.
I mean, I've had friendship breakups, and at the end of the day, like the friendship broke up for a reason, and if it couldn't get back on track for a reason, then it just didn't work out. And my friend always says the same: one monkey don't stop no show. And the monkey didn't stop the show. Like I'm still going, and she or he still going. Um, me not being in their life didn't stop them, and them being like, you just keep going, like keep it pushing. I have you. You're gonna meet other people in life. You're gonna bond with other people, and just enjoy the friendships. And if it comes to an end, I just hope it doesn't come to like a vicious end, and it just like peacefully just you go on your separate ways.
I've had a few like friend breakups. I feel like before I didn't know how to deal with it, and I was a lot more like harsh with it. But at the same time, like there's other relationships that I've ended, and I've really tried to put in a lot of effort, and I was not getting it back. And then I started becoming resentful because I was putting in so much effort and they were not getting it back. Mm-hmm. So I was just like, like and then I hate emotional dumping. That shit just drives me fucking insane. Like, don't come and think that everything is fine one day and then you come and like write me an essay. I hate a motherfucking essay text. That shit drives me insane.
You know how I feel. If you have an issue with me and certain time has passed, that receipt has expired. It is past the 30 days. It is past the 90 days. If you are going to tell me I hurt your feelings 8 months ago,
like
it already happened.
Like you should have talked to me
8 months
every
ago.
day that we were talking, like everything was fine.
Yeah.
Have picked one of those days and be like, hey, by the way, what you said or how you moved about the situation hurt my feelings.
Yeah. And like to me, like I don't want to say I'm very self-aware because I'm definitely not self-aware. But I am self-aware enough that I know I talk a lot of shit. Like as you guys can see, I just like don't think before I speak. And if I might offend you because I said something that just came out, if you tell me like you said this and it hurt my feelings, I might be like, oh, you know what, bitch, my fucking bad. Like I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It just came out, and it probably wasn't even directed towards you.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, and we can keep it moving. Like I'm self-aware to that point. I am delusional, but I'm also self-aware at that sense that like I can apologize.
Yeah.
If you tell me something hurt you, because I do sometimes need to think before I speak, but I never do.
I feel like you are self-aware enough to like be like, you know what, like that can come off in this way.
Yeah.
So that's helpful. But when people just like emotionally dump and be like, write you a whole essay, I'm like, where the fuck is this essay coming from? Is this essay coming from 3 years ago? And now you're like adding on every paragraph is another incident. I'm like, so you've been holding on to all these receipts?
Well, we all know I have like ADD, so it would take me like 3 weeks to read that essay. Because I'll be like, I can't finish this.
I just don't like emotional dumping.
I might just call you. If I see that, I'd be like, can you read this to me?
And be like, how do you really feel?
Like, can you read this to me? Because I cannot.
I also feel that depending on the relationship, if the other person just feels like they're not, like they don't see you in their future, then why should you see them in your future?
And I think just friendships evolve and change and end, and
that's okay.
And that's okay. And like, I always feel like just because like we don't talk every day doesn't mean we're not friends.
Exactly.
But that's me. And those are the friendships that I enjoy. And then people enjoy the friendships of we have to talk every single day.
No, I'm good.
And that is the friendships that they enjoy. And I hope you find those friendships to fulfill you. Because I don't think me not wanting to talk every single day, you want me to text every day, we're not gonna fulfill each other. We're gonna annoy each other, you know.
So I mean, dealing with conflict with close friends, I say you know who you're dealing with, one, because you've been friends with this person for a while. So you know how that person, one, is going to be receiving it, and you should prepare yourself on like, hey, either explain it, like, hey, what you did A, B, and C made me like hurt my feelings, or if you think the person's going to be defensive, then you need to come with receipts.
Yeah, I don't like to come with receipts though.
So you're good at it.
I do, but I feel like once I come with receipts is because I'm ready like to fight, and I don't like to get to that point.
Yeah, you don't.
Because like once you're pulling a receipt, then they're gonna pull a receipt. You're like, my receipt's fucking this.
My receipt is certified.
My receipt is like certified. Yours is not. And then you get into like a weird like thing. I don't like to do that.
Yeah, it's true though. I would say in a friendship, just like in a relationship or even a relationship with your family members, if both parties want to work on it and want to put in the work to be able to resolve it, then it will work.
Yeah.
If one person does not, and then it's not going to work as much as that one person puts in all the work. Mm-hmm. So I think it's a two-way street, as I like to say.
Yeah.
Next question. What is your favorite part of your body?
My penis. No. I think I have great legs.
You do.
And I like to show them off.
You do. I like my face.
I also have like nice little nipples.
Let me see.
And I like to show them off too.
There's nothing wrong with that. I like my face.
Oh, I like that too, actually.
I love my face.
What? You should ask me what don't you like about your body?
What don't you like about your body? That goes back to the other question we answered about your insecurities.
I just like my little stomach.
That's fine.
Everything else is great. Everything else is perfection.
Eso se chupa.
Yeah, everything else is perfect.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love my face. I love my tits, even though I'm gonna do some work on them after I have kids. Mm-hmm. And I'm very secure about myself. I mean, yeah, we could work on some things, but at the same time, you also have to be happy with what God gave you.
Yeah.
Like, don't be over critiquing yourself, and then you hate yourself every time you look at yourself in the mirror.
And I still get hit on this in the street.
You just got hit. You got bagged the other day outside my house.
Yeah.
So you're.
I also almost got bagged when I went to go buy your TV at Home Depot. Do you remember?
No.
That I was driving the little truck to my car.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Some guy said, "Oh, that's a nice TV," and I said, "Thank you." He said, "Do you want company?" And I said, "No."
The Bronx loves you.
The Bronx. I am the Princess Diana of the Bronx. Mm.
What's the worst advice you've ever given? I guess. Yeah.
The worst
advice you've ever given.
I don't think I give bad advice.
I feel like for me,
have I given bad advice?
It would be more of like I would be like, oh, like you should be like more aggressive or like tell the person how you really feel. But if that person that I'm talking to might be like is my friend or my family member and they're not ready to tell the person like, hey, like you made me feel this way or be more aggressive, then they're not ready.
Yeah, but the advice is still good.
Yeah, but they're not ready to they're not that type of person to act the way I act.
Have I ever given bad advice? I actually have.
Yeah?
Yes. Oh my god. My friend listens to this, but we're not saying names. So I told my friend to spice it up in the bedroom. You should maybe get choked.
Okay.
And she said, how? And I'm like, when you are having sex and your man's on top of you, just be like, just choke me, like just quick choke me. And your man is just gonna like come buckets and he's gonna like it. But this is like, maybe you are right. Like, this is not the girl to just be like, choke me, daddy.
Exactly.
She is.
Maybe I'm right.
Yeah, she's not that girl. But I was like, just be like, choke me, daddy. Like, just choke the shit out of me like I want it. That was my advice. She followed that advice. And when she said that, the man was like, what is wrong?
Because that's not her.
And she was like, just choke me. He was like, and he like choked her very lightly. He was like, can I stop? And I think it ruined their moment. I think it ruined their intimate moment.
So you ruined the person's nut?
I think so. I don't know if they ended up finishing. I don't think I got to that part because I couldn't stop laughing at just picturing them like just choking each other. That was really bad advice, actually.
So there you go.
So I have given bad advice.
Thanks for reminding us, guys.
Self-aware.
Self-aware.
I'm over here like I am not. I am a therapist.
And then you were like, wait.
I was like, I am a certified therapist. I have never given bad advice, and here I am
telling people to choke each other.
I mean, if you're into that kind of stuff, Brenda, choke away.
What is your least favorite thing about each other?
Yeah, I think sometimes it can be just very intense, and then I have to be like, calm down.
Yeah.
Let's just think about it. Let's just sleep on it, or let's just relax. Mm-hmm. You're very like.
I like organization people. Mm-hmm. I would say that you're too loose.
Yeah.
Like water. Like there's no constraints to it. And I want some barriers.
No.
But that's why it works. Because sometimes, like, even yesterday, I asked you a question. I was like, I want to ask a poll about this. But I was just like, I don't know how to phrase it. And then you were like, you just came out so simple. And you just told me, like, oh, why don't you ask A, B, and C? And I'm like, this is why we bounce ideas off of each other. Because
I think that's what it works. I need a little control. And you need to loosen up.
Exactly. So because we're two extremes, it works in a way. We find our middle.
Yeah. I live life like today's my last day.
I mean, I'm very YOLO too. But like when I'm in my head.
You're very YOLO with a plan.
I'm very YOLO with a plan. Remember that one time we went to the beach club? And you were like, we're just going to like relax at the beach club.
Oh, yes.
And I was like, so what activities can we do? And
I said, go to sleep, sis. We've been drinking for 5 days. Go to sleep.
And I was like, what activities can we do here?
We're in a fucking island. There's no activities. You eat, you drink, or you sleep.
And I was like, what kind of activities?
Chill out.
Sometimes I need to learn how to chill sometimes.
Yeah.
That's my issue sometimes.
I'm great at that. I could teach a class. I'm just chilling out.
You could teach a class on sleeping.
Yeah.
Which I have taken some advice from you on just napping.
Oh, I love napping, yeah.
So it's a good one. So that's that. What have you learned from the people who have hurt you the most?
Oh, that was a deep one. What have I learned from the people that have hurt me the most? Keep going, bitch. What have I learned? That I'm not the problem. No, I might be the problem.
One thing about that is just like goes down to like, to me, the biggest person that might be able to hurt me is like my parents.
Oh, yeah.
So from that,
I don't think it can hurt me, but it definitely can piss me off.
Like they could hurt my feelings. But at the same time, I'm more of like, well, that's their opinion. Mm-hmm. And even though as children, we like to seek their validation or we want to make them proud. Their opinion is an opinion at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's just that they're my parent.
I'm really trying to think, what have I learned from people that have hurt me the most? I think just like, I mean, I think every situation has a lesson. But I think probably that like, maybe I wasn't for them. I wasn't their flavor. But I'm somebody's flavor.
I think that's true though. Like, I don't give a fuck about your opinion.
Yeah.
But I'm not for everybody, and maybe at this time frame, you outgrow people, and I'm not for you, boo.
Yeah.
You want to have straight up vanilla flavor? That's good.
Yeah, because you have.
But I'm butter pecan.
Oh, what am I?
Nah, I'm more than that.
I'm a birthday cake delight.
I'm like dulce de leche with like sprinkles and cone chunks. Like, I'm extra.
Yeah.
So that's what we can say about that.
All right, let's ask the last two questions.
Yes, let's ask the last two questions. I don't know who asked that. What music do you listen to?
I think I listen to a little bit of everything. My preference is Latin because I am Latin and I am extremely proud of being Latino. So that is like my main music, but I do enjoy like hip hop. I love R&B. Like,
I'm an R&B
especially
person.
like my old school late 90s, early 2000s R&B. Like you have me, Keisha Cole, Ashanti, Maya, where the fuck you are.
If you want to do if you want to do karaoke,
Keisha Cole, that's my girl. Yeah. Monica, Fantasia.
Yeah. If you want to get him in his bag.
Yeah.
That's where you'll find him.
I also enjoy like something like a little bit of like, I don't know if you would call it rock, but like those like bands of like Fall Out Boy.
Okay.
Green Day.
Okay.
Like every so often, like
Blink
182, like sometimes they'll put like that, like Pandora Radio, like I'll just jam to it.
Okay.
It's like a good driving station. Yeah, that's it. I don't think anything else.
Okay. Yeah, I'm the same way though. But I'm a big R&B person. I like reggaeton. I like just like sometimes you just want to listen to like Dua Lipa, like just some American not classic, but like American. I could do like some early 2000s. I could do some like sometimes I put music to go to sleep sometimes too to meditation music. I'm good. Like I love music. Like it's a really big therapy. And then the last question is, what's your dream house? Which I kind of answered earlier, but we'll talk about yours.
Oh my God, okay, like just have so many, like, okay, location and then dream. So I want to live on the beach or near a beach, like near a body of water. Beach, not lakes, I'm afraid. Beach. It would be like something like old, like Spanish, like colonial, like nothing too modern. I want like some character. I want like cute little tiles, European inspired. I want a fireplace.
No, you want many fireplaces.
I want many fireplaces, but definitely at least one. I want to decorate like, like with color and like texture. I don't want my house to be all white. I don't want my house to be like all neutral, so I feel like that has no personality. Your house is not all white.
No, I have pops of color.
You have a whole green curtain. Anyway, before she really interrupted my dream. I feel like people that just have like all white couches, all white walls, all white marble, all white like.
Are you insulting Kim Kardashian?
Yeah. Oh, first of all, that house is not even her taste.
That shit is a gallery.
But that house is Kanye's taste, and he made her believe that is her taste, and she was just like YOLO. But I've seen people's houses, like not like my friends, but like I've seen like TV houses that like they're beautiful, beautiful homes, but like they have no personality. Like I also want a house that you can live in. Like I don't want to have a white couch that like my dog can't get on it, like my friends can't sit down and cuddle up. Like I want a house that people just feel comfortable, cozy. I want color, texture. I want rugs. I want a huge TV. I want a big bar. I want a huge kitchen.
He needs to win the lotto, guys.
I want like a green kitchen. I want a pool.
What kind of green?
Like sage green.
Okay. Like.
I want a pool. I want a couple cars. I want a huge, huge walk-in closet. I actually would prefer to have a huge walk-in closet and a huge master. I don't really care about the guest rooms because I'm not gonna sleep there, so I don't care.
Yeah.
I would actually prefer not to have many guest rooms because I don't want people staying with me. But I do want like a huge closet.
Okay. I can respect that.
Yeah.
Would you have multifamily? Like a multi-floor?
Sorry. Maybe. Depends on the vibes.
I love a Spanish. I don't know what it's called. I think it's like Miami inspired, like Spanish tiles in the kitchen and in the bathroom. Yeah. I love that.
Oh, like beautiful colors.
I love that. A vibrant color.
I want it like very European style.
I love all house shit.
Yeah. So that is my dream house. Whoever wants to buy from me, I'm here. My Instagram is st.arango.
Please contact us, DM us. We'll want to just be at home.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, guys.
If anybody wants to take a shit on me for $1 million.
You gotta accept the $1 million and make sure that shit clears for a few days.
Yeah.
Because imagine you let somebody take a shit on you and then that shit doesn't clear.
And I hope you're constipated. God
be with us.
It's these things.
Yeah, it's true, guys. Thanks, Corona Salsarita.
Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on everything.
Follow us on everything on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify,
Apple
Podcasts. Please interact. We might be doing new things to have our audience interact. I really enjoyed this anonymous kind of like question poll thing.
Maybe I'll do one, but get spicy.
Let's get spicy about it.
Yeah.
I feel like we got a little spicy today, but
send me ratchet shit.
What about dick pics?
Send them.
But please be shaved.
Yeah.
Or a nice dunk.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you guys so much. Have a good one.